What's up, everybody? Welcome back to MLB The Show 21. And I was so salty that I decided to, you know what? I'm exacting revenge now. Immediately. With immediacy, ferocity, and anger in my heart. Yesterday's game was very frustrating, and I couldn't wash the taste of it out of my mouth. And I thought, you know what? Just play another one. Just do another one. Same night. Just do it. So that's what we're doing. The Kansas City Royals tied the series up with an ugly 2-1 win. Both teams had 4 hits, I believe. Kansas City was just able to get a home run out of the ballpark instead of a home run that was robbed on my end. So a 2-1 victory went to Kansas City. That pitcher in the previous game had an ERA. Oh my God. I have butterfingers already. This is not starting well. I've already dropped my controller. I've smashed my headphones into the keyboard, hopefully not ruining the recording. The previous pitcher had an ERA over 7 and only 1 win on the season, and we gave him 6 no-hit innings or 5 no-hit innings into the 6th inning, whatever. And, gross. But that's okay. We're going to metaphorically shower it off, because I haven't literally showered it off. Instead, I just stewed in my own anger while I ate a bowl of corn checks. And we're going to jump into game number 2 in this series. Now, the good news for us is, you'll notice that the top 3 teams in the American League West all lost a game. So the distance remains the same as far as 3.5 games behind, 7.5 games behind. Athletics won out of the division, and the Rangers beat the Astros. So kind of a weird day in that regard. Cleveland able to make up a little ground. The Blue Jays, I believe, made up a little bit of ground as well. And the Red Sox, I think, made up ground as well. Oh, yes, the Red Sox did not. They stayed the same. I should have looked. I knew. Here's the thing. When I looked at it, I was like, just use the winning streaks. Use the streaks. That'll tell you all you need to know. And then I immediately forgot because I hit RB. Cleveland and Toronto were able to gain a little bit. Unfortunately, the Red Sox. Unfortunately for them, I should say. Boston stays in the same distance back. Cleveland, Toronto, and Boston, I would say all need to stay within probably 5 games or so, and they might get a nice run at one of those 2 teams as things wind down, but they're going to need a lot of help. But we'll go ahead and we'll jump in. We'll play this next game. Clark Schmidt 1-2 with a 5.12 ERA, taking on Sam Delaplane 15-4 with a 2.23 ERA. A good Mariners team had a bad game, and we're going alternate 1. The Seafoam is coming in. It's coming in hot. It's coming in beautifully. And we're just gonna move on. Just gonna make it a game, the situation that we don't have to worry about. Facing a righty, 47 power, 60 power. I'm gonna actually make Shedlong Jr. our DH. I know it says he's cold, but he's not. He's been batting better. He has better power and better speed than Ty France. So we're going to, against right-handed pitchers specifically. So I'm going to make that change today and hope that can help us. And I think it gives us Lewis, Seager, Haniger, and Long Jr. It gives us solid power 3 through 6. And especially with Fraley and Lewis having speed, I think having 3 big power bats behind is helpful. Now, I don't want to kill the speed too much. It's kind of tempting, actually, to put Shedlong Jr. in. No, it's not. Just kidding. I was going to say, it was tempting, theoretically tempting, to put Shedlong Jr. because of his speed right behind Lewis in the Seager spot, the cleanup spot. But the power difference, I want to keep power. Speed and power, 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 power. You know, that's what we're looking for. And if you're looking for more baseball content, you can be sure to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. So you can be up to date on all the baseball happenings and all the other videos and streams and all that good stuff that goes up at 6 a.m. or 1 p.m. Baseball at 1 p.m. Subscribe. Do it. You'll feel good about it. This is a...
Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set
okay.
between the Kansas City Royals.
Now, we're going to have to win the next 2 games in a row to actually win this series. I thought this was a potential for a 4-game sweep. I tried to go find some cards today. They are disgustingly overpriced. I went to Sam Delaplane. I'll finish that thought in a moment. Sam Delaplane, 25 starts, 15-4 record, 2.23 ERA, 145.1 innings pitched, 119 strikeouts, 8 walks. I did go to Walmart. They had cards, but I wasn't super interested in them because they were a little pricey and they weren't the unique ones that I enjoy. Now, I also went to Entertain Mart today, where I picked up the 5th and final installment of Movie Monday, which will end up returning in literal December. That is a strike. Are you shitting me? You saw the game we had yesterday, and you're fucking me immediately here. What is this crap? Anyway, I had purchased a copy of The Godfather to make that the to have that be the 5th and final episode of Movie Monday. That movie is roughly 2 hours and 45 minutes, and I thought, you know what I don't want to do is play that game for that long. I know people really like The Godfather Part 2. The video game, like, genuinely is enjoyed by people, but I don't know about the first one, and I also thought that's just a really long time to spend playing a game. So I found a new game to try out for that, and it mercifully, I hadn't looked it up until I just did, but mercifully it's about an hour shorter, which is nice, and I think it's equally as surprising that there is a video game based on this particular film. I'll keep it as a surprise for people. Should have looked for the DVD for the trailer. I still have time to go get that, though. That's not a problem. But I did end up going to Entertainment Mart, mainly because, A, we were babysitting. So we took a kid to a little place called Jump for Joy. It's kind of like, it's just a bunch of jump houses and slides in like a little, like a room. Kids run around. If you pay for like an hour, it's fine. It did make me reminisce about a place called Kids Play that my family used to go to all the time up on the north side of Spokane. Loved that place. Wish it was still around. I get why it's not. It's fine. But anyway, we were babysitting and I had a coupon, a buy one get one free coupon that I could use. So bought a couple of games on that buy one get one free coupon. And while I was there, I was like, oh, I wonder if they have any cards, because they had like Entertainment Mart is like basically like Hastings, where it's kind of just throw everything against the wall and see what sticks. Games, movies, books, both video and board. And then like knickknacks and pop vinyls and like old like Happy Meal toys or old in-box toys. It's a veritable smorgasbord of just kind of crap. It works well for me because it's like a bunch of like kind of just like dorky shit. But they do have cards. They typically have a lot of like Pokemon cards and stuff. We were able to get like I have this brick of sports cards right here. They have just bricks of Pokemon cards that you can buy for $10. And I have a couple of them that we've opened, and that's been kind of fun. But they have had sports cards in the past, but their prices are just so ridiculous. Like there were sports card packs that were like $30 to $40 each. Woo! What a slider. What a fucking slider. Much better first inning this time around. Delaplane holds them hitless here in the top of the first. their cards are just so overpriced. They had a discless. Hold on. Clark Smith, 7 starts, a 1-2 record, a 5.12 ERA, 38.2 innings pitched, 26 strikeouts, 16 walks. They had a discless PS5 that they were selling for, I guess it would be like $300 over market value. I don't remember exactly what the PS4 prices are. Xbox is like $399 and $499 for the Series S, Series X, something like that. It's the only time I've ever seen a PS4, or excuse me, a PS5 in person. I am talking about a PS5. I said PS4 discless. I apologize. Oh, Jesus Christ. Calm down. Everything about that was bad. It was a power swing. It was a bad swing. Awful. Just don't worry about it. So it's the only time I've seen a PS5, but it's also like just disgustingly expensive. So they're kind of that like sort of organization where it's like they see an opportunity to gain additional profit. They're like, yeah, go ahead, just mark it up. They had Switches marked $50 above their MSRP. This might go off the wall. There we go. When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. Yeah. So I didn't end up buying any of their cards because they were very expensive. And I didn't really want to buy that many cards. I wanted to buy like a pack or two. But I might just run out of cards. I mean, I have time to come up with something. Into the box now, Jake Fraley lifted down the line in left. Oh, just not foul. Just foul. Just not fair. Just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Oh, we're working against a 4-seam fastball, curveball, changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. That was a very weird sound. It's a little like... Swinging a little blooper to center. Alberto. Oh, that's not what I wanted. He's there and records the first out. Fraley on a 20-game hitting streak today. Ready now is Kyle Lewis. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year. He's set. Here it comes. As he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up, and that's the second out. Okay. That, I believe, was a power swing, one that I should not have let go. Boston and Cleveland are playing against each other. Interesting. So Boston helping themselves and pushing Cleveland closer to them. I believe they are third in that group of teams that I keep mentioning. First offering on its way. Oh, that was so late. What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can. The 0-1 offering. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. That is one of the few times, maybe the only time I've seen this season, an opportunity for myself to advance on a passed ball like that or a wild pitch. Be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away. The man on third with 2 down. Wow. What is going on with me? These pitchers are so wily, and I'm just not... It's alright. It's alright. There's still time. Still time. In
is Jorge Soler. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
It's definitely time to settle down and fucking chill.
First offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, got to keep an eye on that hitter. He had the monster home run in yesterday's game. He is in the cleanup spot.
Next to hit is Salvador Perez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
All right.
Salvador
There we go. That's a nice changeup.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Hit on the ground to third. Seager has it.
That's Seager again. Is that a 6-3? 6-3 out, 6-3 out?
And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and
That's a big old swing.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to
Really? Too late, huh?
Fouled away.
Kind of a dangerous pitch that high in the zone. Especially because he had seen two curveballs prior, or two fastballs, excuse me, prior to that. Late. Could have very easily been on time and crushed.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hang.
There we go. There we go. Also, that was not a hanger at all.
KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Haniger, Shedlong Jr., Crawford coming on up here.
Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I was early on a curveball out of the zone. I thought that might give me an opportunity, but it did not. Yikes.
Next for Seattle, Shedlong Jr. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a looper to left.
Okay,
Mejia
Sean
has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Line softly toward the hole.
That was a 3-pitch inning.
On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Seattle, where these fans have witnessed a lot of
Hi,
good
Heidi.
pitching from their Mariners this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Oh shit, I just realized. Instead of watching the Packers game on a Thursday against Arizona, I believe it is, I'm going to be at a movie. That's okay.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Carlos Santana is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
All right, here we go. Let's get back into this. That was a blink and you'll miss it inning.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one.
Might have been a bad idea to try and do two games in the same night. I wanted to erase the taste out of my mouth, come back, crush them hard, but I may have just set myself up for failure.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Interesting. That was one of the few two-seam fastballs, maybe even the first two-seam fastball I had thrown, and that was perfect contact on that.
It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
So now to the plate, Ryan McBroom. Strike one to start the at-bat. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt, and now let's see.
That's an out. That's an easy out. There we go. I don't know why they advanced him with such terrible speed. Also, I got the swing. I got a swinging strike and an out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it.
Bam. And just like that, 2 away. Okay. Did not look like it was going to be a great inning. Got that perfect contact. That was a solid single. That ball did not get far enough away. I thought I was looking at more pain with some base path trouble, but instead it was quickly erased. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Fantastic. Now I know what it's like to be the opposing pitcher.
Attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The bouncer to the left side. He's got it.
All right. Pretty clean. 31 pitches. All right.
Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Deep breath in, deep breath out. We're good.
The next batter will be Evan
We're
Roy.
looking
He's 2 for
bottom
7 in the
3.
series so far.
He has 14 pitches, averaging 7 per. Let's see if we can work some at-bats here. Just do something.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking
Oof,
ball.
that was a nice
Doesn't
curveball.
quite find the strike zone. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder
Most
giving
likely be a
chase.
2-pitch out.
He's there
Yeah.
and records the first out.
I'm all right with the contact, though. I feel like the timing was better there. 5-game hitting streak for Murphy. Kyle Seager's streak came to an end yesterday. Fraley's is still alive. Got the lone hit he needed to continue that streak.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that'll be the second out.
Fuck.
So next to hit is Dylan Moore. He doubled his last time up.
Wow. Dylan Moore in this series, 5 for 9, 3 doubles.
Really great pitching in this game.
Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
He's thrown 9 pitches in the previous 2 innings combined. I am swinging at everything.
Kansas City, Kyle Isbell flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And
The Angels losing to the Padres again.
Nothing in one.
Houston, an opportunity to make up some ground.
Lifted down
The very
line and
least in the
left.
wild card
This is
race.
just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's
And
one gone.
so the Astros unable to take advantage of the loss.
Now to the plate, Eric Mejia.
Texas beating them 10-7. I almost said 10-2, but that was incorrect.
First delivery to him.
Changeup just missed.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. In there.
There we go.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate here.
So I think it looks like Boston will move up a little bit.
Looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Fouled off.
He was definitely on the attack there, smidge late.
Andy 0-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly.
That'll work. Okay, mid-4.
Time to spare, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1,
All
2,
right.
3. On to the bottom of the fourth now.
Fraley,
still with no
Lewis,
score.
Seager. I accidentally kind of did something. Whatever. We had a hit with the first batter. That was Dylan Moore, and that's all we've seen.
Jake Fraley. He'll look to get
Fraley,
something
4 for
going
10 in
here
this series, a triple
scoreless
2
ball game.
ribbies.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0 home. Sky to straightaway left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. Next up is Kyle Lewis. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The only question left would be,
Here it is.
as far as the wild card race is concerned,
Swing and a miss that time. Strike
was Toronto
This offense is
off,
gonna be this
or
aggressive.
were they able to make a
Pitcher-catcher combo to expand the zone.
fuck me,
Now a swing and a solidly hit ground ball.
make a little gain there. Curveball and changeup getting me on both of those.
0-2 delivery. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first
Wow.
2 pitches. out of the
Super
strike
lucky
zone.
there.
But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Lifted in the air to center field. Isbell is there, 2 gone. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch on its way. Belted out toward deep center field. A ball that's carrying.
No!
Nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
Oh,
Mariners are down in order.
this is misery. This is hell.
Nothing.
The Kansas City Royals fucking suck. I put 7 runs on him in the first game, and I haven't done anything since. Fuck! Hi, Heidi.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in the
Neither
series,
manager's
so
happy.
it's
Everyone's
surprising that they
miserable,
haven't shown much
including
fight.
me.
He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Now, thankfully, we have been able to match what the Astros and the Angels have been doing, wins and loss-wise. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Obviously, I don't want to lose to garbage teams like this, but it happens. That's the second time Kyle Seager's given a ball a good ride that hasn't been able to get out of the park.
Coming up this part of the lineup.
Here comes the 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Did he not just say that?
And a change
That'll work.
and missed for the first out.
There we go.
That's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he'll take
There
a look
you
at a
go.
high strike that time. It's nothing in
That'll
one.
work. Blue Jays with a shot in the AL
One
East.
out, nobody on.
That's what's been really interesting about the wild card,
And he fouls
looking
this
at
one
it
off.
throughout this season. The Blue Jays probably are going to need to win the division if they want to get into the postseason. And we've seen that throughout most of this season is a one division with the team that's just clobbering
Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
the wild card race. And in this case now it's the American League West, but we saw Cleveland at the top of that list forever because Minnesota was off to such a hot start. It is wild.
Boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and
I'll take it.
2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the
The
ball.
Rangers are
Shutout
getting
going,
close
and
to
he
being
really
eliminated
seems to
here
have this lineup off
from
balance.
contention in the American League West crown.
The zone, they don't have an
I don't know if there's any other team that is nearly eliminated. I don't know if anybody's doing as poorly as the Rangers are. I would guess the last place team in the American League Central would be eliminated.
The 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the run is Henniger. He gets there to make the play.
That'll work.
And that ends
I'll take
the
it.
inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Home half of the 5th.
Oh
coming
my
up,
goodness.
and we still have
We're at
no
the
score.
33-minute mark of this video. We're halfway done with this game.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th.
Hello
Here's
again,
Heidi.
Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Hell yeah, they have.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip
Nope,
to the
that means
plate so
popcorn
far.
disappeared. Sir, your popcorn disappeared. Are you okay? Are you a magician? Can I hire you for my son or daughter's birthday party?
Wheels and deals.
Both big
Here's
fans
the
of
first
magic.
pitch. Drilled on the
Oh my
ground.
fucking god!
And there's one down now. So next to bat will be Shedlong Jr. Flew out last time up.
This is bad news if I cannot get this figured out by the time Houston
Right
comes
into the
rolling
lower.
into
Here comes
town.
The first pitch. That's
Okay,
cut
that
off.
was
That's
one that
no
I...
fun.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Mother of fuck!
Throw on the first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
God damn it, I can't even catch a break in that regard. What the
Jake
fuck?
Crawford. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the
Oh
catch
my
to end
God.
the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
That was maybe 2 minutes. Maybe.
So now Carlos Santana, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it. 1 away.
Up next to the
Into the box, Ryan McBroom flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the first pitch.
There we go. There's a nice four-seam fastball in there.
Nothing in 1.
We're pitching very efficiently. That's good
Right there.
news.
Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
That is not what I wanted to see. Fuck.
Standing in now, Hunter Alberto.
There we go. That'll
He'll
work.
take a changeup here for strike 1. In his career, Alberto hits a little over the 270 mark. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Shallow enough to hold him.
Stepping in next, Kyle Isbell, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on the way.
That one fouled away. Okay. Not a
Although
great
he
pitch
doesn't
there.
use that pitch too much. If he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Popped up, but this will land untouched.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
We'll have to press pause. Is that strike
Oh,
3 to the Tigers' side?
My God. I got so lucky right there. That was a horrible changeup. Dead center. And it was mercifully foul tipped.
After this,
Holy fucking God. Whew.
now into the box, Evan White. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the AB now.
I
And a
win.
check swing. Did he
Okay,
go
just kidding. I
around?
didn't go. That's right.
No,
That's
says the
correct.
first
I didn't
base
go.
umpire. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Come on, Sean. It's two curveballs that aren't even close.
Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. He's right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
He has 36 pitches. through 5 and a third inning.
Take a look at where these guys sit in the standings.
86 and 46 for Minnesota.
Start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race.
I'd imagine Detroit would be eliminated. 34 and a half games back.
Striding in is
I
Tom
don't think
Murphy
there are that
for
many
one
games
for him
left.
here in this one. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Benintendi. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now back.
Stepping in once again is Dylan Moore. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Whew.
First pitch of the AB now. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Hit to short.
Oh.
Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. We are still scoreless.
Christ all fucking mighty. Oh my God.
Leading up for Kansas City, the shortstop, Eric Mejia.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
The controller's still on. And I don't know why it's having this problem again.
That's a real
I did not realize how low on energy he was getting. We could bring in Kikuchi and we can warm up Munoz. Thankfully that fell way out of the zone instead of being just center cut. I was really worried that it was just going to be a fastball over the heart of the plate.
Lifted into center field. Lewis waits on it. And he hauls it
At which point there may have just been a genuine rage quit. Fuck it.
Next, it'll be Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
It would be nice if the game programmed, like, hey, if it's a controller issue, like if it's a controller disconnect, just like throw it way out.
I believe in my heart the best pitch was a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Yeah, I don't want to throw that there.
Plate now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses.
Why was that the location?
No hits to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull
God
in second with
fucking
1 away.
damn it!
Finally, they
Oh
showed
my
some
God.
sign. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Andres Munoz is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
There are his stats. 3-5 record, 2.22 ERA in 65 innings and 52 appearances, 18 holds, 80 to 6 strikeouts to walks. I need some heat right here. That's not the kind of heat I'm talking about. That was a bad slider. Oh my fucking God. Now the problem is I am bringing him in the middle of an inning with runners on base. Just probably why a lot of these are getting yanked all over the place. But it may pose problems if I can get out of this. Might pose problems in a future inning if I leave him in the game. That's not going to be a strike, but okay.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
All right, so we need a strikeout or a slow ground ball that won't get out of the infield, can hold the runners.
And he takes strike 2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball
We're fine.
situation.
We're fine. We have this.
We'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone, trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And a swing
There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I needed.
He's at third with 2 gone now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Let's go! Fuck yeah! That's the most positive thing that's happened in this entire goddamn series. What a good time to bring a new pitcher in. Fuck yes, Munoz.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Jake Fraley.
The left fielder,
First offering. Swinging a ball hit on the
Why?
ground.
Why? Why?
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in at third base with nobody out.
Jake
representing
Fraley!
Woo!
Woo!
And you see on the graphic right
21
there,
game
Jake
hitting
Fraley
streak.
need to live on.
Perfect.
Just continues
Oh
to
my
live the
god.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence.
Triple,
oozing off
90
the
feet
box. He hasn't
away.
Fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in.
You're fucking shitting me. Stop doing this with the controller. What is wrong with you? Oh my god. Hold on, hang on, everyone. I don't know why the controller keeps losing connection from the console. It's...
The catch is made.
God.
Here comes the go-ahead
4
run
feet in
for
front
the
of it.
plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead.
The worst part is it's been massively inconvenient timing. Trying to get a pitch thrown, and then that?
Good at
Come
bat
on.
that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. Bases
Oh
empty
my
and
God.
one away following the sac fly. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And
Flip
it's
your
fouled
swings.
away.
I should have swung on the first one. The second one was
Bases are
garbage.
empty, 1 man out. Line drive, base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat.
Oh,
Puts it
good.
on the ground to
Excellent.
third. Dozier scoops it up. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Disappointed in myself with that. It's not surprising, but...
Bring up Shedlong Jr. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-1 pitch.
That's outside.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to lose.
The question is, do I bring in... Do I bring in Kikuchi?
First with 2 gone. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
In now, J.P. Crawford. As he
That's
takes
inside.
A fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
God, scoring that 1 run is huge. Shout out to that triple by Fraley. Otherwise, we might be in some more trouble.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That's fine. I'm good with that, taking that as a strike. No big deal.
Two men are on with 2 men out.
Ooh,
2 now as that one's fouled
wanted
off.
that. That swing looked, that looked good.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nah, we're good. Probably would have made it.
Wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Number 12.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. not an altogether bad performance here. 6 2/3.
I did not realize how squeaky that lid was. Sorry.
Jacob Junis answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits
Jacob
a
Junis,
bases-loaded jam.
23 games, 3-2 record, no saves, no opportunities, 55.2 innings pitched, 3.56 ERA. Lefties batting slightly better than righties. 29-11 strikeouts to walks. Evan White 0 for 2 today.
And he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Four seam, slider, sinker, changeup, curveball.
From the belt, the pitch. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Soler is there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the one
That was
run
terrible.
scores here in the frame. Mariners
Oh
forced to
my
settle for
God.
one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The M's lead it 1-0.
Fuck me. What a dumb,
Ready to begin the 8th.
predictably
And
dumb
one of the best
decision I
on-base
made.
percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Alright, we'll leave Munoz in here. Threw 6 pitches in that previous inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
That misses.
Timing's been a lot better here. Well, a lot better than I thought it would be, honestly.
Now a fast
There we go.
shoulders
He didn't swing at anything.
and a questionable
Wow.
first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Ryan McBroom. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Good job to spoil that one away.
Damn
and
it.
stays alive. The next 0-2 is taken
Way
at
too
ball
far.
1.
Yanked
No
way,
runs,
way,
4
way too
hits,
far.
And no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Fuck. Well, that's what I get for doing the same pitch, same spot. Those are both slow sliders on the outside corner for him.
Into the box, Hanser Alberto. No balls and 1 strike.
Okay, I don't know why you're calling sliders in that spot. I hate it. Please stop.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. In for
There
a
we go.
strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Got him.
There we go. Froze him with that fastball, I think. Got him looking.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, Kyle Isbell. As he will take strike
That one
Fastball here, no balls and a
dove
strike.
on me a little bit rather than what I'm used to seeing. Is it sailing on me?
Popped him up. Seager
Why?
fell
Why?
down.
Why? Why?
Makes the play
Did
to
that not
end
give
the
me
inning.
Tom Murphy? Why did they give me Kyle Seager?
One
That
left.
doesn't make any sense.
City
Game,
raised the
please.
trail 1-0.
Makes sense. That looked like a Tom Murphy foul ball all the way. So close to home. I assumed it was going to be Tom Murphy. So I pushed up on the stick to make Tom Murphy go forward. And it said, no, you can have Kyle Seager.
Bottom of inning
And I'm
number
lucky
8,
that he got that catch.
And now lefty.
Okay, now, what we can do here is warm up Ken Giles and schedule him in the game.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
I am just swinging at everything. I can't catch a gap. I can't get things going.
Jake Fraley. He made it to third on a triple in his previous
Couple of triples this series for Jake Fraley. Got perfect contact on that triple.
As it's on the ground,
I was real early on that changeup.
will get through into
Damn.
right, and he's aboard with a single.
Definitely felt like an opportunity to do a little bit more with that pitch, but I will take a little seeing eye single there.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
2 for 11 this series. Did have the sacrifice fly earlier this in this game.
Hard on the ground towards short. That's through.
That was a weird pitch for me to swing on.
Pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammered.
That was the kind of hybrid pitch out. Usually I try to avoid those because they can be way outside of the zone and make me just look foolish. But in that case, it was right down the middle.
In now, Kyle Seager. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
All right, here we go.
Right side. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Really bad. Really bad inning. Ending to that inning there. All right. Ken Giles coming in here, save opportunity. 3-2 record. 54 games, 38 opportunities. 36 of those have been converted into saves. That's the word that they use. A .99 ERA. Some other stats. Blah, blah, blah. Who would probably the best first pitch slider I've thrown with him all season long. Warm-up pitch slider. Every time he comes in, I say, it takes me 4 pitches to get him dialed in. That one pitch. We're ready to roll. He has a 4-seam, a 2-seam, and a slider. And he does have the ability to run that 4-seam up to 100 miles an hour, so... Slider tops out at 88. He's much more similar to Munoz than I tend to think he is. You could throw Tapia in that discussion as well. Usually I like to work with those 3 guys out of the bullpen the most. But they all have, I believe, the same pitch selection, just kind of in a different order sometimes.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Hey,
Yeah.
not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
I hit B.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Someone very unhappy with that call.
Fastball, and looks like they're pitching.
No!
3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I
All
want
right,
you
full
swinging.
count. We're good.
And here's the 3-2 from him. High pop-up. Giles is there. He's got
Okay.
it one away.
That was dangerous. Ran into a full count. He also had very good speed.
Gone to start the top of the
Ken
ninth.
Giles in third with saves.
Leaders in
And I think we're just going to be looking at maybe second.
among league leaders in that department. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's hitless in 6 tries. And now the first pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he falls behind 0-2. He takes
Oh, baby. Oh, that's good. That is good. That is positive right there.
These guys in this one, the bullpen has looked sharp.
Positive.
Effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Oh, good.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. And on the first pitch, he
Soler,
grounds
got to be
foul.
careful here.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And the winning home run in yesterday's game in the 7th inning.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're
Holy
down to their
fuck.
final strike tonight. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back.
He went, oh my God.
Looks like he's got that.
Holy shit.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one.
Oh my God.
Both hurlers battle.
I don't know if it was a well-pitched game exactly.
And that 1 run held up tonight.
Holy
1-0
fuck.
the final. The
1-0 the final. Scored a 1 in the 7th, and that was it. 7 hits. We had 2 runners on in the 8th. We had bases loaded in the 7th. Couldn't do anything with it.
Clark Schmidt is settled with the loss.
Oh my God.
Ken Giles records the save, his 37th of the year.
Is that gonna go? Is that gonna be a win to Munoz? Or is that gonna be? I didn't catch what he said. I'm
MLB The Show.
Oh. Huge triple by Fraley. He's the player of the game. Came through. Got the knock when we needed it. Giles picking up save number 37. It was such a weird animation. I did not think he went. I really didn't think that was a swing, but hey. I don't know. I'll take it, I guess. Fraley 2 for 4 with a triple and the only run of the entire game. Whew. Munoz does indeed get the win. 1.2 innings pitched, gave up a hit, had 4 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs, which is incredibly important because he came in with 2 on, 1 out in the top half of that 7th inning and was able to get out of an incredible jam there. Ken Giles, player of the game, 1 inning pitched, no hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, no earned runs. You could argue that either Munoz or Giles was player of the game. You could throw Fraley in there as well, 2 for 4. Had that key triple. Most important player of the game was absolutely Fraley. And then Schmidt takes the loss, 6.2 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 strikeout. Only gave up the 1 earned run, but that obviously was enough for the Mariners to win. Huge blown opportunity for Kansas City in the top of the 7th, and then big blown opportunities for the Mariners in the bottom of the 7th and the bottom of the 8th to do at least something. Make it not a 1-run victory. 7 hits for the Mariners, 5 hits for the Royals. And it ends up working out in my favor that I recorded 2 games in one day. Holy God. Whew. It got close. Or it was close. Kansas City, I had that 7-0 win. Somehow I got 10,000 experience for that. Okay. Progress? Is there... Oh. There's like still more. Oh. Okay. I don't know what the top level is. I also don't really care. Got that touchdown victory. We had 2 games, back-to-back games. 7 runs. Since then, we've scored a total of 2. We look to win the series tomorrow. Maybe open a pack of these Allen and Ginter baseball cards that I've been enjoying so much. But we do have to get through Kansas City, a team that has stifled us over the last 2 games. If you'd like to see how that goes, tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/SeanSourceRex. Just be sure to subscribe, ring that bell, do all that good stuff so you're notified when I post new videos. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Oh, it feels good to win. That loss was, oh God, it was awful. It was awful. The win didn't feel great, but it definitely helps ease the pain of that devastating loss. Let's win a series, and then, Houston's coming up. Scary times ahead for the Mariners? Stay tuned to find out. And go Mariners.